You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you are being questioned. Do you understand your rights?
Can I call my lawyer now?
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, I understand my rights. Can I call my lawyer now?
No, I don't have a phone for you now.
I have a phone. You took it from me. You said my right was to be able to call my lawyer. That's my right. Can I call my lawyer?
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. In September of 2020, the Alameda fire swept through southern Oregon, burning more than 3,000 acres and 2,500 homes, many of which were mobile homes and other forms of affordable housing. As a result, many were left homeless and without a place to go. The fire burned through the towns of Talent and Phoenix, and as a result, camps were set up throughout the public parks in the nearby city of Medford. Eventually, the Medford police were tasked to sweep a camp in Hawthorne Park to urge people to explore openings in nearby shelters and campgrounds. The city of Medford blurred this entire video, and I will address this more at the end of the publication.
The park is closed now, and if you stay here, you'd be trespassing.
Okay, what kind of kids might shut the gate?
What's that?
What kind of kids might shut the gate? I gotta get my Monopoly game down there.
Yeah, you're free, but you have to leave the park now.
What time?
Right now the park is closed. Okay?
Hello, sir. It's time to head out. The park's closed. Sir, it's time to head out. The park's closed.
Where do you want people to go?
You have to leave the park. The park's
To
closed.
the Greenway where it's all burned down?
Our mission right now is to clear the park out, okay? That's what we need to do.
Where do you want people to go?
You have to leave.
Just to
You
where?
have to leave, sir.
To the Greenway?
Okay.
Is that services? Thank you.
I guess we just find out who's going to cooperate, and then we start doing what we got to do.
We'll get everybody.
Okay.
They need to leave, but...
Yeah.
This isn't my tent, my friend Damien.
Okay, well, if you leave it here, we're going to end up seizing it, so it's up to you.
And he didn't get a notice, he told me.
Okay, well, we've been very good about our notices.
After speaking to a few people, the officers come into contact with various reporters, who are told to stand in an area off the 20-acre park's grounds, next to a noisy freeway, and with an obstructed view of their operations.
How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good. Park's closed.
Okay.
So you have to leave.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can go up to the sidewalk or something. Just don't make big obstruction, but cool.
Am I able to walk back down here to get my car after I'm done?
No, you need to leave. You need to take your car out of here.
Okay.
So if you can do that, we appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. So it's closed. It's going to be closed for 48 hours. We're giving everybody a chance to get out. Thank you. How you guys doing? Park's closed, guys. You need to leave immediately. You are now committing the crime of trespass. Okay. I'm just letting you know. So if you guys want to go watch or video, you can do it from outside the park, but if you don't leave the park immediately, you will be arrested for trespassing. Okay? Hey, these two are refusing to leave.
These two are refusing?
Yeah. Are you leaving? Are you leaving?
Yes.
Okay, then,
see us walking?
Then leave, please. Thank you. That's all. Just letting you know.
There's Trinity already. She's already engaging with them in discussion. So we need to send them out. Okay. Hey guys, it's time to head out. Park's closed.
Yeah, it's closed.
Can you just
It's
tell me?
closed now.
No, there's no discussion right now. The park's closed. Park's closed. You got to leave right now.
Where are these people supposed to go?
Okay, you have to go right now.
Can you just tell me from a human to a human?
No, right now. You got to head out. The park's closed.
You don't have a park.
Park's
What
closed.
is this with your family?
Okay, the park's closed. You got to head out.
Eventually, Sergeant First approaches reporter April Ehrlich, who was displaying her press badge and carried clearly visible audio recording equipment.
Okay, so here's the deal. You're committing the crime of trespass right now. So if you're not leaving, then you're going to get arrested.
Your nose is not in your mask.
Okay.
It doesn't help.
Okay. Can I help you?
I'm a reporter.
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to go out there and contact Trevor Arnold. If you
I'm
do
in
not
a
leave the
public
park,
and I'm reporting on this.
Okay, you're trespassing.
I'm not trespassing.
Yes, you are.
This is a public park.
The park is closed.
This is
We're
my
not
job.
lighting any amount of...
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, you're committing the crime of trespass. The park is closed. You have to leave. Okay, you're under arrest. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Despite her pleadings with the officers, April is now arrested and led to a police cruiser.
No, I'm not okay. I'm here documenting this event in a public park.
That's
this
closed.
is my right. This is free press. You cannot arrest a reporter who's documenting an event in a public park.
Okay, let's go ahead and face the car here. Spread your feet, please.
You need to take your
Back up.
Yep.
grab this, please.
Give me space. Back up.
Please let go of your
No.
phone. Please
I
let go
need
of
to
your phone.
call someone.
Can you please let go? You're holding.
No.
Please let go of your phone.
I don't want you guys touching my stuff.
We have to. You're under arrest. You're under arrest for trespassing, and we are going to be taking you to jail. This is part of our job.
What are you arresting me for?
Trespassing.
The park is a public park. There's no signs that say it's closed.
Possibly interfering.
No. I have mace in my bag.
Okay. Did you say
Do you have anything underneath
Yes,
this jacket?
I'm a reporter.
Do you have anything underneath the jacket, like a shirt?
I have a sweater and a shirt.
Okay.
Okay, you are under arrest. I'm going to read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at no expense. Do you understand your rights?
Can I call my lawyer now?
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, I understand my rights. Can I call my lawyer now?
No, I don't have a phone for you now.
I have a phone. You took it from me. You said my right was to be able to call my lawyer. That's my right. Can I call my lawyer? So you just offer, you tell me my rights, but then you don't uphold them? I thought that was your job as a police officer.
No, I understand you want a lawyer. I gave you your rights, okay? I'm saying right now that you don't have an opportunity at this exact moment to call a lawyer.
Doesn't count.
Girl was charged with trespassing, resisting arrest, and interfering with an officer. She was released from jail the next day.
I've always wondered what the jail has been like during the pandemic. I guess now I can finally see it for myself. Person did the recording.
Nearly 2 years later, all charges were dismissed just before her trial. Shortly after, she and her attorney filed a lawsuit against the city of Medford, Jackson County, and several police and probation officers involved for First and 14th Amendment violations to her freedom of press and speech, unlawful search and seizure, false arrest, and battery. It'll be interesting to see where this lawsuit goes. On one hand, the park is public, and though the city closed it, the event was certainly newsworthy, and the location the officers directed the press to gather was certainly unreasonable. It is argued that the officers chose the location purposefully to ensure their actions were not recorded, which is also backed up by their release of this completely blurred body cam footage. On the other hand, the city will likely argue that April's right to free press is subject to time, place, and manner restrictions, and that based on the circumstances, the government was well within its right to impose content-neutral limitations on the press to maintain order and control of the situation. I'd love to know what you think of this encounter, but before we end today's video, I have to point out another important injustice. The city of Medford, Oregon charged me nearly $200 for this footage. Their rate is $56 per hour to redact portions of body cam footage that they feel shares sensitive information and to protect victims' rights. However, instead of actually spending the 2 hours to redact the portions of video that may have needed it, they just slapped a blur over the entire screen for 100% of the footage. They did this in spite of the fact that portions of the video have already been released and are not blurred. Furthermore, they charged me for 2 hours to blur the video. I will now show you how long it takes to blur a 2-hour video. First, we put the video in the timeline. Next, we drag the Gaussian blur onto the video file. Then, we input the percentage of blur we want, and it's done. The entire process took less than 1 minute, and with a decent PC, this will take about 15 minutes to render and place on a DVD. This is called price gouging. First, $56 an hour for an editor is steep, but not totally unfair, but they charge the same rate for someone to make a 37-page PDF, containing files that have already been submitted to the courts through discovery for the lawsuit. This behavior is disgusting, and is either taking advantage of the public, or is done to make transparency through body cams as close to non-existent as possible by charging ludicrous rates, hoping that you won't or can't purchase the records, but if you do happen to pay, they'll just blur it all so you can't see anything anyway. And that is the government. Power does what it wants. I hope Ms. Ehrlich recovers at a minimum the entire $196 I was charged in her lawsuit. Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady LackLuster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.